Hey Avatar and Korra fans, it's Avatar94 here with a big update video. I'm going to be talking about everything that has the Korra fandom going crazy right now, including me. This is the most excited I've seen the Korra fandom ever since Book 1 ended. They just completely hooked us up with a lot of things we've been wanting for months now. Just recently, in literally 3 days, they just totally went all out. I think they're trying to make it up for us for the long wait. But anyway, I'm really happy that they did. Now let's get into the video. Okay, if you didn't know, Korra Book 1 is getting a soundtrack release. It will be releasing on July 16th of this year. And right now it's available for pre-order on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Best Buy. They just released the cover Sunday, and I really liked it. It was a unique painting done by one of the members on Korra, and it has all of the score of Book 1. And yeah, be sure to get it, and it's also available now on pre-order on Nick.com. Okay, now San Diego Comic-Con. We have 37 days. I started to count down on my iPhone. That's how excited I am. This year is expected to be a great year for Korra fans at San Diego Comic-Con. Recently on Twitter, one of the head members from San Diego Comic-Con tweeted out hinting, he couldn't say anything specifically because of course Nickelodeon would get mad at him, but he said there is a lot of awesome things planned for a Korra panel this year. And right when I read that, I was thinking big trailer, more clips, maybe even Book 3 stuff, and of course the release date that we've been all waiting for when that day comes, over a year. So it'll be exciting, and I bet if we had as big as a turnout with just the Book 2 panel with no release date, no trailers or anything last year at San Diego Comic-Con, where there was 5,000 people that got in and 5,000 people outside that didn't. Just imagine if they released since everyone's going to think they're releasing the release date there this year, just imagine the crowd. And of course, if it gets done in time, they might even give Korra fans a big treat. Whoever gets in gets to see the first 2 episodes screen. That's what a lot of people are thinking too. And again, the crowd would be madness, so if you're a Korra fan who's going, I'd get there early if I were you. And let's get into the main hype of the Korra fandom recently, the clip. We got a behind the scenes at Nickelodeon Animation Studios look and special look inside Book 2 and what's the common legend of Korra. They met up with the creators. The creators gave a few facts and showed some actual footage from Book 2 that's finished. And let's get started. The main fact they started out with, there are different types of spirits. Light, dark, and some just random creatures. We saw, there was one that looked like a Godzilla-sized thing, actually several, and some that were just like balls of light and all that. So I'm just excited to see all the spirits. They said mostly there's light, dark, and just other creatures, spirits. So I'm guessing we'll see mostly light and dark, since that's what showed up in the clip. There were a lot of those. I have a picture. Yeah, of this next thing. It shows the first footage we got. It was Korra airbending in a cave. Well, I think she was airbending. That's what it looked like to me. Some people said since there's going to be a subset for airbending announced, sometime during Book 2, it could be that, because it could have been just the shadowing, but it didn't look like your average airbending. So it could be like light bending, I don't know, sound bending, anything really, that we just don't know yet. But I'm just going to say it's air bending right now. Here's a, I don't know how it shows up on the camera, I don't know. It's kind of blurry. There's her in the cave, and there's her air bending. She's right in the middle, right there, if you can't see it. So, I don't know, it looks like airbending to me, but it could be anything really that we just don't know yet. And then I didn't get a picture of it, but a mysterious light sphere comes out of the ground, and she seems pretty surprised by it. That could be a light spirit, that's what I'm thinking. But right now I'm just going to call it a ball of light, because I don't know. And we also got to see a part of a clip of what looked like the Dark Spirit versus Korra. The Dark Spirit will be voiced by the voice of Zula, Great Delisle, and that's what it looked like to me from the photos that we've already seen of him. I think it's him. No, her. I guess. Their spirit, so I don't know. So it looks like he's pretty mad at her. He's pinning her down. And that's pretty much all we saw. We saw her tumbling, but this is pretty much it. We saw her, like, them get closer, and then it, like, cut black. But, yeah. And now, the Northern Water Tribe. What I think is the Northern, I don't know. We saw what looked like the Northern Water Tribe and two Water Tribe members, running from a giant spirit that was kind of like a Godzilla-sized thing, like I was saying. And he looked really cool. I think he was the coolest that we saw. He reminded me kind of a koi fish. So, could that be another koi fish spirit, just like really big? I don't know. And it looked like he was trying to harm the citizens of the Northern Water Tribe. So it could be one of the dark spirits that are kind of evil, but we don't know yet for sure. Could just be scared, because if I saw that thing running in the streets, I wouldn't go near it either. Now get to the main clip. It was about 40-45 seconds long. We saw Korra and Mako battling spirits in what looked like the Southern Water Tribe in the middle of a blizzard. So here's a clip of one. There's a bat-looking spirit right there, and a few other spirits. I couldn't really capture them good because they were moving too fast. And there's Mako, there's Korra. It's kind of obvious, but yeah, they're shooting fire at them, and that's pretty much all we saw of them together fighting. But then they all leap into the middle of the screen, and they dodge it and jump out of the way, and this creepy spirit goes after Korra. Again, he looks like a dark spirit because he's dark color. I don't think a light spirit would be dark, so I guess these are the evil spirits. And he doesn't seem too friendly with Korra. She tries to stop him by water bending around him. There's a little bit of the water. It's kind of hard to capture because of the blizzard. It kind of blurs everything, but yeah. But she begins to freeze him, what it looks like, but he breaks through the ice and then pursues her and pins her to the ground. See right there. And then this is the creepy part. You see his many rows of teeth. It's kind of creepy, and I'd be terrified of him. So he's probably the creepiest we saw. The other one was kind of nice, but he's kind of not so nice. So anyway, that's pretty much all that's been happening with the Korra fandom that has the Korra fandom hyped up. If you haven't seen the clip, it's all over Tumblr, the Legend of Korra tag, and also YouTube. If you just type in Legend of Korra Book 2 sneak peek, I'm sure you'll find it. And be sure to look forward to San Diego Comic Con this year. I think it's going to be a huge one for Korra fans, just like that guy from San Diego Comic Con said. And it starts July 18th. So be sure to start counting down for that day, because that's pretty much most likely where we're going to get the main answer we've been waiting for, a release date.